All right. Let me just make sure that everything's working on my end, guys. Let me just make sure. We can go ahead and start some more Metaphor Refantazio. It's been a minute. Just check on my phone here that OBS is working up and picking up. Love the ad. Beautiful. Alright, it does look like it's working. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another session of Metaphor Refantazio, right? It's been a while. We last streamed this, I believe it was Thursday, maybe Friday before Evo weekend. Uh, big turnout for Evo. Appreciate every single one of you that joined, even if it was just for a little bit. Any new subscribers that may have joined through that event as well. Thank you so much. I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody here first, or everybody who subscribed first. We had Richard, Movie Fan 23. We had Content Sensei, great name. Genocide Cutter, just oh no, just kill meal ready. Let's just say that. And then we had Mikey Mishima, who's been commenting a lot on some of the stuff, and appreciate his condolences in the comments as well. Play and Sucky, thank you so much for subscribing, and Fly High Films. Alright, hold on, she's yapping, and I'm trying to shout you guys out. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed over the weekend for Evo, through videos, the stream, shorts, anything it may have been. Thank you so much. Welcome to the batch, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the content. Gui said hello, how's it going? Not too great, Gui, I'm not gonna cap. I don't know if you've checked out the most recent Tokon video that we did, probably not, since you said you're not a big fighting game fan. But as I was editing that video, towards the end of the video, like literally I was ready to upload it to YouTube. Sadly, one of our family dogs did pass away. You know, RIP to Bandit. We miss him a ton already. He was a good, loyal boy, and he's gonna be missed, right? For sure. But trying to not think about that too much. Just wanted to let you in on the loop. But thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you for being here. After, just kind of want to not think about that right now. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and get into what happens next. The last thing we did was we took down the dragon Ept, I forget his name. And then after that, there was a human attached to him or riding him. He went to the village. We stopped him at the village. And then, oh, he was like an elemental changer too. I remember that. And then after that, we kind of just like wrapped it up. They even gave us like a black screen after with a save, which I don't think this game's ever done. I know they've done that before in Persona after like a lot of cutscenes. So that must have been a really long segment and we kind of just didn't notice it, right? But yeah. Thank you, Gui. I appreciate that so much. I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences, man. I appreciate it. Genuinely, it means a lot. One of the things that I wanted, I didn't say anything on it, but at the very least, I wanted like that video to reach 25 likes, and it did. I just wanted to hit the goal on that one. We already hit it. No need to like go up and hit it. You know, anything crazy. I'm not asking for anything else. I'm just like that's one thing I really wanted, because we have like a little RIP section for a minute, and it hit that, man. I'm so happy it did. It just feels right. It really does. I don't know. There's nothing else I could really do to honor him more, right? So like that felt good, hitting that little personal milestone I had for that already, like without even saying anything to anyone else. And I don't know, it just felt good, you know. I'm glad, you know, I'm glad some other people got to know of him through that video, whether it was just like one or, you know, a couple of y'all. And he was a good boy. He was a great boy.
Besides,
But
if you were to
alright,
hold
let's
the
get into
lance,
this.
you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, what? Well, you'd lose your magic if you hold on to Drakodios? What the? So she obviously knows about the, like, heroes' powers and stuff, right? So she knows some stuff that's happening with us, so she's saying if we touch it, any of us really, because we all have the power now, we would lose the magic. I wonder if that's just, like, for a little bit? Or if you're losing it for, like, ever? right? Because if it's a little bit, like, we can do that, you know, it's fine. We don't need to have the powers all the time. We can transport it around. But if we're holding it, like, the whole time, or if we lose it the whole time, then yeah, we don't want to keep the thing away from me. What are you on about? Right? He said, yeah, no, sorry, I did not watch it. No, of course, no, it's not your fault. No, you didn't do anything wrong. Like I said, fighting games are not my thing, but I'm sure he'll be a good boy wherever he goes now. I appreciate that, man. No, yeah, no, you're good. I heard you know your preferences. You know, it's not, you know, I appreciate the, you know, the consideration, the thoughts, nonetheless. Genuinely, I really do. I'm not just saying that. Like, it means a lot, man. I don't think anyone's talked about that. Yeah, I think that's I think this is the first time we've heard of this at all. And plus, that son of a bitch, Luis made us go do it. Remember, he didn't give it to anybody else, and he was treating this like, oh yeah, I don't really need Drakodios. Just I want them to have it, so that they can give it to me, right? So he was setting us up from the start. We said I started watching Critical Role after your recommendation. Oh shit! How did you like it? Which campaign did you start, or did you do one of the smaller campaigns? Because I know they have like a lot of not one shots, but they have like a lot of like 4, 6-parters, and I've heard those are really good as well. I haven't watched those myself. I've only watched Critical Role's 3rd campaign, and I'm on like episode 27 or something. And then I've seen the animated Amazon series for season 1, which I forget what they're no, not the Mighty Nine. I forget their critical one. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up, bro. I know I messed up on the last one too. Hold on. Critical Role 1 campaign. Vox Machina, that's what they're called. Vox Machina. That's the one I saw like season 1 of on the Amazon show. Pretty good stuff. Wanted to start from campaign 1, but on YouTube it starts halfway. So I watched a recap and now I'm starting on campaign 2. Yeah, so season 1 is weird. Like you said, it starts halfway. We'll break into this and then we'll continue with the story here. But essentially, season 1 starts halfway because at first, I forget who, but one of the players wanted to do D&D as a birthday gift. I don't remember if it's Travis Willingham, Sam Bryan, or Sam Riegel, sorry, or I don't remember who. One of them wanted to do it for their birthday, and they just kind of did it every now and then. And then one day they were like, fuck it, let's film it and then put it out. So that starts at the halfway point, like you said, of the plot. So you're kind of missing out on stuff, but it still is regarded as, well, from what I've seen, the best campaign they've done, even though you start off at that halfway point. 2, I've heard, is very good. I don't really know much about 2 almost at all. And then 3 is the one that I'm on, which I've learned now, which kind of sucks. You have to know some of the stuff. You have to know stuff from 1 and 2 to fully know it. And there's like a side series they did during it that starts before and ends after campaign 3. So I'm like, well, that sucks. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that other stuff, but I'll watch the main campaign just to see if it's good. It's really good. Like, I haven't gotten to the part where I'm like lost because I haven't seen campaign 1 or 2 or that side stuff, but like, it's still great in my opinion. So and it's regarded as one of the worst in the 3, and I'm like, dude, this one's like best, like super good. Like, I don't even, 1 and 2 must be like balls to the walls then. We said I was watching episode 3 when I checked your channel to see if you were live since you said you were going to stream, and saw the stream scheduled in 1 minute, so I moved here. Oh, appreciate that, man. Yeah, I get that, but it turns me off starting midway. I agree. That's the reason I didn't finish, or I didn't go through watching 1 either. I ended up going back to campaign 3 because I watched like an episode of 3 and I was like, no, let me start from the first. And then I was like, oh, it starts in the middle, and I went back to 3. Alright, so let's get back in the game. I'm just gonna stream a little bit today too, probably just like an hour and a half, hour. I got stuff to do today, but I did want to get a live out today. It's been a while. Just want to remind you guys I'm still here. Right? Wait, so we lose our magic?
We lose our magic power.
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Drakodios' powers.
What?
Interesting.
Hold on. Protective magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
Oh, shit!
Strohl, you seem distraught.
Wait, that's actually crazy. The protective magla, I thought she was talking about the hero stuff. No, she's talking about the king's magic, and Drakodios pierces it. Okay, that's pretty fucking
Look,
interesting.
can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Drakodios.
No, that's insane. We said, so I'll just be content with the recap. I already have many hours of entertainment
Did you
lined
all
up.
see
Yeah, of
that?
course, 100%.
This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance.
Yeah, you can't
I
give that to
finally
Luis.
understand.
You literally cannot give that to Luis.
Someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
No, that's actually insane.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic.
And
That
Luis
means
is like,
as long as you
eh.
have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Imagine
I'm
giving him
well
this
glad
and
the
he
brothers
just
are not
stabs us in
present
the
to
back,
hear it.
literally.
What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time he wouldn't see us coming.
That's true. Then I'm glad the brothers are not present to hear it. Yeah, imagine if the brothers were actually on the ship and they heard this shit. Oh my god. The assassination gambit. That's it. The party is going all in on the Gamba train.
His plan to assassinate
Gamba never
Luis.
dies. His plan to assassinate Luis.
That was our original mission, after all.
We said that probably confirms the king's staff is in fact a pagan artifact like someone theorized before. Yes, I forget who said that as well. But yeah, I think you're right. Luis cannot get this stick. I'm sure he is somewhat expecting it. Yeah.
You would
Apparently
use
he's
this
supposed to be
to
this
life.
giant tactician and shit. So, yeah, it makes sense. Let's go. Them gamble is real. Yes.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the lance is secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
That's
I was
fair.
the one
That's
who
fair
came
from
asking
Strohl.
to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
Oh, that's
A
true. They don't even
mission's
know it,
out.
but they know he
Last
wants
time
it.
there were hardly any guards about, and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck.
Yeah,
We need
that
some
too.
way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down.
Replica is the
Captain?
only thing I can think
There he
of,
is.
right? We give him a fake lance. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. You have to give over a fake lance or half. Remember this sword or lance, whatever you want to call it, the dragon is infused in it. Before the dragon was infused, it was just like a black like lance. Like it looked like broken, rusty, whatever. So the only thing that I can think of is like either giving him a fake lance or taking the dragon out somehow and just giving him the husk, right? That's the only thing. If he truly knew for a fact this was one of the spear's powers, then he is an idiot for not getting it himself for real. Unless there's something even more powerful that he went to go get himself, right? So like, let's just say the lance is like second most powerful, and you get the most powerful like group of idiots to go get it. But what if there's something else that supersedes it? Some like crown or ornament that you can wear, or another weapon that not only can you kill someone with, but has its own other great power. Then that'd be insane. Said, yeah, a fake lance would be good. Of course, yeah. Let's try the fake lance idea.
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought. After all, the lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an easy thing to say. But are we even capable of making such a replica?
The only problem with this is the brothers might have seen what it looks like, right? So like, yeah, Luis doesn't know shit, but Fildeo or Fideleo, whatever his name is, and the B guy, the older, or the one that looks older but he's actually younger, like they might have seen in passing what the lance actually looks like.
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire, what?
I mean, he's a tinker. I could buy that.
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the lands, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Wait, so I know that sounded kind of good. Like, oh, I didn't wane in my choice to, protect my people and stuff, and I will not wane in helping you guys. That sounded all great, but for the first part, you were also dead wrong. Like, not only was it like, oh, okay, it's like very stand up of you, like to not care and want to protect your people, but at the same time, you didn't have to be a sacrifice. It turned out to be completely false, and you and your people kind of looked like idiots for not knowing really truly what you were doing. Instead, you just killed off every priestess that had to die to sacrifice because you thought the dragon god was like dead or mad. So I don't know. It sounds great, but
Well,
I don't know how great that actually is.
it's a long story.
Dun, dun, dun. We said maybe we could play the angle of racism plus and say pagan artifact is
So the
useless and
prince
presents
is
a useless
alive.
replica of the current artifact. That is true. That is very true. The only problem again is like the brothers may have seen it, and maybe Luis knows what it's supposed to look like somehow, although that's very doubtful. So the prince is
I
alive.
know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh
Said,
at
didn't
my
she want to
hopes if you
sacrifice
wish,
herself for the first
yet
part? Exactly, yes.
I do not know or love this prince as you do, but I can tell by your faith he is not one to cast others aside.
My thing is, like, the prince was a kid. Like, how do they know he's gonna be, like, this upstanding king? What if he's changed? Like, I know he went into a coma, like, in his youth, but doesn't that kind of make it worse? He never grew up. Like, he never learned what it really means to be a king. Like, the hardships you have to do, the sacrifices you personally and of your people you have to ask for, right? He never learned that from his dad, anyone else to be his caretaker, nothing. Because he's in this coma, he never actually grew up and learned what it means to be king. He still has ideals from a kid, but he doesn't know what it would actually cost him or his kingdom. So like,
For
it
now,
would
we
kind
need
of
to
be
figure out when
terrible
and
to
where
make
to
him a
ambush
king,
Luis.
no?
Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day.
Yeah, it was
The
already
city
next
will
on
be
the
chock
list.
full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
The problem too is if we give Luis a fake, what do we present at Saint's Day? Because you can't give him a fake. One, he's gonna present it instead of you, and then two, what do you present to the people? Right? I mean, I guess you have Yufa, right? So Yufa would probably be able to dig up some bullshit and say it's like, oh, this powerful relic. I guess that would make sense then. All right. Oh, okay, I can see that. Because then you still have something to give to the people and still compete in the competition, but not like get completely hoed, right? I think that makes the most sense. We said that's a very stretch. We cannot know how he's going to lead. Yeah, we have no idea. We have no good idea. That's true. It's going to be like those kings that passed and their child son took over their kingdom, went to shit, and power struggles of the new king advisors. Yes, exactly. Something you see in like Game of Thrones, where like Joffrey's little brother, I forget his name, Tobin or something. I guess spoiler alert if you haven't seen, Game of Thrones, or he's his older brother, not his younger brother, I think. Or no, he's a younger brother, but I think he's a bastard. Like Joffrey's a bastard, so they don't want to make him one. I don't remember exactly how it played out. But either way, he had no idea how to run the kingdom, and he's like fucking 10. So, the queen is in his ear, his mom's in his ear, the hand of the king is in the ear, the council is in the ear, and then there's random people giving like, oh, you should do this, my lord, and give advice, but not just be like, you have to do this, or X or Y bad thing will happen, and then he's like swayed by it, right? Very, very, very true. Can Brigitte make an igniter and have it look like some replica? It's useful, but we can still play the, oh, it's pagan of some kind of shite. Possible. That, or again, like Yufa. Yufa is literally a Mustari. She could just ask her, and she's a priestess, not like she's just a fucking villager. She could probably be like, hey, I have this relic, or I can get access to this thing, and for now, we can give it to them just so that at the end of the day the heroes win and we get this relic back, you know, a year down the line or something. Not the best for her people, but a mediary for now until, you know, we can become king or the prince can become king, whatever. Exactly, he's going to be taken advantage of easily. Yeah, my very point.
It's the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabri's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well,
Yes.
then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
That is
I
true.
suppose
He is
it is
useful in
time
that
I face my
regard.
destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey.
Time to go!
Comrade, ally, Yufa, or new ally, Yufa. Yufa, a priestess honoring her faith's truths, has become your ally. Yes. So she is now an official party member,
Not just the lance,
and she's with us.
but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though.
So Gallica's rank's about to go
I
up,
get
it
it.
sounds like. Every time she
It's
talks to us
something
like this,
my
she
father
does
told
that.
Recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
Everybody could. If you like, because there's always a deep message in Persona games, right? But like, I think one of the things, they always have like an underlying tone of like finding yourself and being true to yourself and stuff like that. So I'm sure everybody could.
Never too late to find out.
Yeah.
We said, yeah, that's
hope I
very
find
true.
my
She could
answer
ask her people
someday.
for it and would probably be good as well. Exactly. Access Gallica's resolve. Rank up, rank 6, Gallica.
side?
New ability,
I know
Silence
I'll figure
Merit,
it out.
able to inherit 3 skills for the mage lineage. Also, so your main party member in the Persona series, or this series as well, I'm assuming, is your main mascot character, in this case being Gallica. She is an indicator of how far you are in the story through their rank up progress. So us being at 6 means we're kind of like 3/4 of the game done. So we still have another big leg to get through. And then once you get to rank 8, it doesn't mean the story's over. It just means you're at the end game. Like, okay, this is like one last big final dungeon, the big climactic fights and events, right? So we're not there yet, but we're definitely getting there. More skills can now be inherited for the Silence Merit, indeed.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Okay. We said I cannot wait to see how the plot will be worse than our random
And we shall
ideas.
rest at the inn.
Bro, I'm gonna be
Tis
so
altogether too
hot
cramped in
if
these
they're like,
quarters.
yeah, we gave Luis a stick and he bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. He didn't even question it. And then you go to like the relic, like the Altaberry Heights, like for the competition for the throne, right? And you're like, yeah, we presented him Yufa's random cape that she's wearing, and they said it was phenomenal.
Cramped
What?
spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Alright. He said, would you recommend Persona 5 without playing the other Persona? Yeah, no, definitely. Persona
No, no.
5 is very good. It's what got me into the series. You don't have to know, the Personas are like Final Fantasies. You don't have to know anything about the other ones to actually play them. And I forget, you're on PlayStation, right? I don't know if they have any PlayStation Plus offers, like for the members of that being the free game. It should be, you don't need to play it with Royal. So if you can just get Persona 5, honestly, I think that might be the better version. You're missing out on another 2 staple characters and a final dungeon, along with like a big reveal at the end. But for me personally, I didn't like the Persona 5 Royal ending. I thought it was very shoehorned. It didn't feel natural. It's like, the characters felt great, don't get me wrong. I love the characters. The problem was the final dungeon and the overall plot for the ending felt fast to me. I'm not gonna lie. And it took you playing the regular game all the way through to get to the ending. And that kind of made it worse, because you have to like just replay the game just to get to that, right, aspect. And that's what I did. I think if you can pick up Persona 5 for like, I don't know, $20 at this point probably, or like through a big sale, I think that's a very good buy. And I think that plot wraps up perfectly. Better even than the Royal plot. personally. And then Persona 4 is my favorite Persona, I've got to say. The hook, the murder mysteries that are happening, the characters, the voice actors. You have Johnny Young Bosch playing a main character in the game. Like, I love Ichigo from Bleach, so like it was just awesome to have him be one of the main characters of the cast. I thought it was really cool. But yeah, I would recommend. It's a very good game. The best thing about the game is the music, brother. I mean, you're in a battle and you're funking, you're jiving. You get into a new dungeon, it's a banger. There is only like one song in the entire Persona 5 soundtrack where I was like, it's good. But every other song, absolutely amazing. I mean, it is fucking phenomenal. Some of the best music you will ever hear in video game, like, ever. So I couldn't recommend Persona 5 enough. I think it's a fantastic game. The like overarching plot is like adult bad. Like that's kind of but like how they get to adults bad is very interesting. Like very, very interesting. So I would recommend it. Oh yeah, you're perfect. I didn't even read the second part of your message. You said I have it free on PlayStation Plus, but not sure if it's worth any other without any other Personas under my belt. Again, you don't need it. It's like Final Fantasy. You can play one game without the other. If you've got it for free, you've got a literal game of the year, if not game of the year contender, in your like in it like as for free. Jesus, I can't speak. So I couldn't recommend it more, brother. I think it's a very good game. Our driver likes to cuddle his homies to sleep. Confirmed. That's true. He said, "The more crap, the better." Not sure which version it is. Might be the regular one. I personally agree. I think that's even better. I think if you have the regular version of Persona 5, it's fantastic. Again, I can't show you. I have the collector's version of Persona 5 Royal over here. I loved Persona 5 so much that I bought the collector's version of Persona 5 Royal, even though I already played and owned the deluxe version of Persona 5. And I didn't even like Persona 5 Royal's final dungeon and ending like that, for real, for real. So, if that doesn't tell you how much I loved Persona 5, and you can't see it too well, but this bag right here, this bag is Persona 5. It's a giant, like, tote bag made of plastic that I got from Anime Expo in 2019 when Persona 5 was the headliner for Anime Expo. So I trust me when I say Persona 5 is worth your time. I hate that the first 20 minutes of this has been me with Persona propaganda, but trust me, brother, it's, yeah. I even read the next comment. Damn, I got the Persona 5 propaganda in full today. We'll try it out. Trust me, bro, it's super good. I love it, man. It is a genuinely great game. The music is fantastic. The cast is great. The story is very good. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it had me gripped all the way through. Looking back on it, I think it's weaker than 4, but because 4 is my favorite. But I think it is really freaking good, and it was what got me into the Persona series as a whole. Strohl said, "No, I'm out." Let me read the first one. I didn't even read it. By the way, when do we depart for the island? Not soon, I take it. No, I imagine Nurse needs time to craft the fake lance, so let's wait until he tells us it's complete. Fiddleale's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put. Very good excuse, actually. After the speech, I cannot not try it out, right? Yeah. We may make a Persona fan out of you yet. And if you finish Persona 5, you know, it's gonna take a minute. It's like a 80-hour game. It's just as long as Metaphor, essentially. You'll probably finish it, like, it depends how long you take playing games. I have no idea, you know. But if you play it like for like 4 hours a day, we might get the Persona 4 Golden Remake reveal for current gen consoles by the time you finish it. And I think that's going to be a great pickup for you if you like 5. I think 4 is the best plot. Gameplay wise, 5 is the best. It's the most modern. The dungeons are really, really good. Like, these dungeons are very lackluster. The dungeons for Persona 5 are super cool. Very great puzzles, really cool like intricacies to them. You actually use like the you know how Gallica has like that third eye vision that can see objects and shit? It's actually used in Persona 5, super cool to like do puzzles. So overall, like amazing game. Like just for dungeons, like the dungeons are way better than this game, 100%. So says that if Yufa's really going to join us, then let's make sure that she's caught up to speed, make sure she tags along. What should we talk about next? The status of our request. We got that rock from the old woman on the island was asking for, didn't we? She'll be choofed? She wanted to pray for her grandchild's safety at sea. Did she not? Concern for her family is only natural. Well, it's getting late, Cookies. Let's head back. What should we talk about? Let's get some rest. It's a good thing we were able to convince Magnus' brother to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready. We cannot idly while away the time. We have more battles await us, so we should be able to ensure our architects are up to the task. I'm ready to conk out on the table. What do you say? Shall we call it a night? I'd say we earned our rest for today. Good job. Alright, so unfortunately we can only stream for another hour. I know I've been spewing about random stuff mostly than proceeding with the game, but next time we'll do a very long stream. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but for sure, if not the day after, we'll do a big stream of Metaphor Refantazio, hopefully 3 to 4 hours, if not more. That way we can get through more and more of the game faster, right? I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. So we'll try to get through as many days as we can until we depart for Saints Day. That's our goal for now. Well, what's this?
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love?
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Yo, look under the text box. Look under the text box. Does the protagonist have a fucking smartphone? What? Wait, what is this? But he said, seems Persona 4 is not on sale on PlayStation Store, strangely, but I did check it out, and it's a regular version of Persona 5. It is the regular version of Persona 5. The Royal is on 65% discount, but I will play the regular one since it's free. Again, like, Royal, or like the deluxe editions, essentially what they are, Royal is that. It's like the refined, streamlined version of the game. So it has better, like, some quality of life adjustments. It has more items in the game. It has like side dungeons you can do, which are kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Side things you can do when you're fusing personas. And of course the additional 2 characters being the red-haired girl and the psychologist. And the new dungeon and ending. Although I think the new dungeon and ending are very weak. Everything else, like the characters and the new items and the side dungeons, are very cool. But you are missing out on that, but I think 5 is an overall better package in my opinion, just from the jump. And the main battle theme for 5 is amazing. The main battle theme for 5 Royal, they changed it, and it's, in my opinion, nowhere near as good even to do regular battles. So I think 5 is better for you to do, honestly, and you have it for free. And I just said 4th to like at Somehotcookies, might be my birthday, but I made time to watch the live. Hey, thank you so much, Nice Reformers. Appreciate you for dropping by, and have a great rest of your birthday, man. Appreciate you for being here even for a little bit. I pre-ordered Ghost of Yote. That's nice to hear. Maybe we'll actually play it here on stream too. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see what we can do with that, brother. We said happy birthday, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, of course, Nigel. You have yourself a fantastic birthday. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you get good gifts. Great gifts, good cake, and happy time with your family, man.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island.
Isn't that true?
He will understand. After all, he left long before I did.
Ah, he went on his own journey, right? To be king. Look, he's got a
What
fucking.
is
Oh,
that
it's the book, dude. I thought it was a fucking smart. He's the Persona 5 propaganda and anti-royal edition propaganda, brother. There's something about the Persona fandom you don't know. They love every entry of the game, right? So if they were to catch me saying Persona 5 Royal meh, oh, my head would be on a fucking spike. It'd be over. But no, bro, I think it's I think 5 is it, brother. I think 5 is it. I think it's really good.
He's never without it.
A fantasy. But what is it a fantasy of?
A Final Fantasy 17 to be in fact. It's about a utopia. It's about an unfamiliar world. It's about an ideal world.
It's a story about an ideal world.
Well, so You do not merely strive against evil. You have a vision for the world's betterment.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists.
This is Death Note, yes.
Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it.
And a lot of people are like that. You only really know what you're
Well,
accustomed to, right?
Would it be alright if I read some?
Oh, we're gonna get some more pages.
Remarkable.
What do we get this time? Last time it was about a song that was like changing the world because of Januh. So what is this one?
Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Thinking
very
back,
true.
Some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes, that mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
That or
Perhaps
someone
freedom
really owed them.
unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to
Facts.
create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Alright. He said, I told you, it's a freaking
Time marches
conversation
on,
starter
and
and
the
nothing
age
more.
of the new king draws nearer.
Dude, it's still on the first pages. It's an actual novel, and that guy's gotten through page 10. We haven't unlocked enough companions.
Your pardon?
Yufa and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you.
How does he have such thick eyebrows and hers is like a pencil line?
Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand Mother and Father's wishes, nor indeed their own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
Nor would he let her if they still thought the priestess did what the priestess does. We'll look after her.
We can look after her.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself, once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Probably.
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named the land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for
True,
a
they don't
name.
even, yeah,
We
they don't
had
even really
rejected
know
the
the
world
name.
outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home will have a name.
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here.
He wants it to be like a grand
worthy of this
trad.
name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
Okay.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Alright. We said, I just noticed their third eye does not blink. It must be dry. After defeating the humans. Oh, shit. I wanted to read that. I accidentally pressed B when I grabbed my controller. Fuck. God damn it.
Well then.
Okay. After defeating the human and saving Yufa alongside Virga Island, I gained their support. We're blazing a path to defeating Luis and saving the prince one step at a time. Cool. Let's see. You must be very happy. Today there is Alloy of VA. Mustard Village. Hey, what do you mean today is Alloy of VA? What do you mean by that? Like Alloy the VA? Like from, what's her name? Horizon Zero Dawn? Like, what about her? Yufa's got a quest. Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altaberry the same. So that's something I'd like to ask before. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders or forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. So I was wondering if you could tell me about the towns. Oh, okay, so this is a hangout. Let's turn in the quest first, and then we'll hang out with her.
Not finished yet?
Have you brought my polar stones by chance? It took some effort. Oh, you found at least one of my stones. Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. You saved me. No, you saved my grandchild's life. Is that important, huh? A guiding gift. I delivered a polar stone I could find to the requester. She thanked me and gave me a reward. Passionate wrapped and 22,500. We are not broke no more, so it doesn't mean too lot. Said a lot of VA. Autocorrect. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's good for the throat. Pause. Here, from me, my son, and his wife. We all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yeah, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisher folk, that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them on to my grandchild under such deception?
I feel fine.
Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. When I told them about you, they were all moved that they would go so far as to for a complete stranger. It isn't much, but we're all supporting your bid for the throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this, huh? I guess so. Let's go spend time with Yufa. Wait, did we talk to the same woman? We did. Oh my god. So my phone does not like very much when I write in English. It screams at me with every not Portuguese word dude, I believe that 1,000,000%. I do the same thing because I'll talk to like my mom or dad or well, not my grandparents, but I talk to my grandparents over the phone in Spanish, but I write sometimes to like my mom or dad in Spanish, and my phone will do everything in its power to make sure it is another very similar English word instead. So it'll like, I'll write like I don't know, carro, car, right? And it'll be like, oh, you meant car, right? And I'm like, no, carro, with a, CARRO, and they're like, no, it's not what you wanted. So let's go ahead and hang out with her, see what this is like.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll the beach. That sounds peaceful, right? I haven't taken a stroll by the beach in so long, 3-4 years. Talk to Yufa about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, Somehotcookies City, or Somehotcookies Street.
Incredible.
It's weird. Look at her hand. Like the way her hand looks in the sprite looks so weird.
Oh, wait, do people in Grand Trad have big families?
From what we've seen, no. I don't think so. We've only really seen like single people.
Streets, then all its residents are of the Sunlunia, were they not? On the island,
no.
Places are named after the people who live there, so...
That's interesting.
Maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Yufa?
Why are you hitting on my sister?
I'm learning about the outside
Beachside
world
walks, talking about her being
if I
strange.
remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
Well, yeah, it's a whole new place.
But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
Not necessarily. I mean, like, literally, I wanted to visit Japan, and I was super anxious, right? I don't know the language. I'm not accustomed to their customs. I've heard of some of them, and I've looked some up just to make sure I don't, like, trespass or come off as rude or something, right? But it wasn't like I've lived there my life, I was nervous, and that was just a visit. let alone like wandering the world on a big mission for the world, right? None of what you feel
There's
is
nothing
wrong.
wrong with standing behind your decision.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart.
True.
That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves.
Oh,
I believe
that's
this
a
is your
bar.
time, sister.
That's a bar.
You've heard of the trials of Malnever. have
I
you not?
hate his
There's
pants.
an island where a peculiar monster lives.
The trial of what? Mount Nova?
Raised in stagnant magma, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory.
Oh,
I
interesting.
am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
So basically, hey, do this side dungeon so you can level up. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
What if it proves too challenging?
Let's do our best
Do it
together.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. You won't know how dangerous it will be.
I
Ah,
would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I guess. So it's kind of gonna be like Juna or Janna, whatever her name
I
is.
understand.
Like she
If
has
this
to be a
proof
party
you
member
speak
for
of
it.
will give me the power to step boldly into my future. Then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
Okay.
This one's important.
Quest starts. I need to complete the trial in the deepest part of the land ceremony for Yufa. The informant at Golden Deer Hearth on Virgo Island should know more about the monsters there. 5.5. No. Is that 5.5? Yeah, it's 5.5 stars. Increases wisdom. That's it. Wow.
Yes, that's the
Another
place.
island. Oh my
You know,
gosh.
I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
And right there's a labyrinth.
We'll face danger here.
Yeah, we can
Right
go do that
there's
one.
a
I don't see why not. We said, now that I've
Although
noticed that
I'm
third eyes don't
mysterious,
blink, I can't
isn't it?
unsee it.
But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial
Yeah.
awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
And yeah, it's understandable being nervous for sure.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the magma
Whew.
isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Basically telling us we might need to level up even before tackling this one. So this one could be strong. We went to the dungeon fair enough after grinding, so we said one thing I dislike of these story games is they have so little casual chit chat. It's always some very important and philosophical talk about something, and I feel like this game does that a lot. Yeah, that's one thing too. Not a lot of just like, hey, me and you conversations. This game in particular, it feels very... Because one thing about Persona, which you'll see if you play 5, you have to have a lot of segments where you talk to your companion, even when they can't rank up. The rank talks usually go through, like, philosophical talks or things that happen in their lives, and you're kind of helping them through it. But the, like... You'll get day-to-day chit-chat when you're just talking to them normally. It's only like a couple lines of dialogue, nothing crazy. It's not like this whole cutscene, but there's something. And sometimes there is chit-chat, but mostly it's philosophical talk or like mission talk too, in like Persona and Metaphor. So I'm used to it. I don't mind it too much, but for this game in particular, because it pisses me off with how bad the plot is sometimes, the philosophical talk, it just makes me mad because you're so philosophical, but then you can't write off how one of the antagonists, the purple robed guy, died off properly. It's like, okay, you can say this nonsense or this stuff over here in a deep way, but you can't just write off this character in a like an actual believable something with your own plot way. It has to be some ridiculous excuse that Juna and the main character come up with. Like, that's what pisses me off about the philosophical talk in this game. Is like, it feels unbelievable because you couldn't even nail a really simple side story in your story, but then you want to talk like very deep and emotional over here. You know, like, that's what makes me mad about the philosophical talk in this game.
I shall.
Personally. I don't mean to be a bother, but I've been thinking about those trials my brother mentioned. It may be an old custom, but I'd like to try it anyways. She said talk to the brother, I think. Let's go to the tavern real quick.
All right, then.
Just to make sure that, we can get the information for him. Because if it's like it's based on your anxieties, right? So what if it's an elemental changing one? Like the boss, the human boss was. I think we need to know that. And if so, what his possible weakness could be. The Land of Ceremony trial by...
Want in on this?
The Land of Ceremony is a special place for us before they venture outside the island. Our youth go there to face the trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. It is said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder what it is truly a monster. Rumor has it that it likes to summon a little friends, its companions strengthen it, and when it hits you with the barrage of wind magic, apparently it's weak to fire. Best to use that to your advantage and end things quickly. Also, there's a bird-like monster called the Leo Griffin there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks can get, so try to go back. Okay, if I were you, I'd attack from a distance and avoid using wind magic since it won't be effective. We'd better make sure we're ready first. Think of Visit to Academia as an order. I reserved a scrap of paper with the information. Buy this one too.
Want in on this?
The Orbwise path is where we enter the mourn our dead. We enter and mourn our dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. But the monsters have gone on a rampage lately, and we haven't been able to mourn anyone. The area has become a stomping ground for the Kokosadors. Perhaps you've heard of them before. They're big bird-like monsters. They prefer their prey to be soft and fleshy, but so be sure to fortify your defense before facing them. Moreover, I heard of the skill that repels non-magic attacks. We know fire is effective against them, but no one's been able to defeat them yet. Mind the cold too. Many monsters use attacks that can freeze you in their tracks. Don't let them give you the frostbite. Because of those things, no one can get close to the place, which makes me quite sad. It may be antiquated custom, but it's nonetheless important for us islanders. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I heard. I'll put it away so I can check on it later. Alright, so we do need some reses. I think we might have to go to Grand Trad. We ran out of them completely, I believe, if I remember correctly. So we do need to pick a couple of those up. And then I think we can go ahead and do the trials that the brother wants us to do, right? I think that'll be fine. So let's go to Grand Trad. Buy a couple more of those full res for the party members. And we'll see what to do after that. He said, don't remind me of that Juna BS. Wind magic is less effective if you're farther away. That's a cool mechanic. Yeah, I like that. Well, it's, wind magic itself is not less effective if you're farther away. It's both. It's wind magic is less effective, and then also we take less damage if we're far away in the battle system. Close ray. Bomb of Life fully restores KO. Whoa! Why are they so... Am I fucking tweaking? Were they this expensive before? Damn. Okay. Fuck. What's today? The Waters Day. Hold on. What's the calendar looking like? Because we need to get fucking Idols Day, brother. Holy. Where are we? Metals Day? What day are we on? Oh, this one. I'm blind. So we need to wait 4 days for Black Friday? Oh. Bro, I want to go do the stuff now. Do we have any, like, things we can do in the meantime, at least? Oh, no. Like, we gotta... Do we have any side quests? Can we do, like, the Hulkenberg or strohl thing yet, maybe? We said you were just irresponsible with your money when you were poor. And I guess it's true. The more money you get, the more cautious you are. I want to go to the Land of Ceremony, yes. Ah, there's a friendship thing down here. Let's go do that. That'll buy us a day. Level up wisdom. That's also a thing, right? Because we need to get that for... Oh, wait. We did level it up, didn't we? Didn't the last time we leveled it up,
No.
like to level 4 or whatever? I'm trying to remember how to get to my virtues here. Archetype details. Royal virtues, here we go. Oh, we're so close. No, we didn't. So we're at 4 on courage, 3 on wisdom, but very close. 3 on tolerance, 4 on eloquence. We've been there for a minute, and it looks like we can get to 5 pretty easily. 3 on imagination, so imagination is one that we need to get up as well. I swear we got level 4 on wisdom, though. Am I tweaking? I thought we had level 4. I guess I'm tweaking. Alright. Not yet, yeah, apparently not yet. So let's go ahead and do the friendship. I believe this is to be Maria's. Oh no! Oh no, yeah, it's Maria's. Our favorite UUO employee. That reminds me of this. I have Nurse's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. I think we have 2 of them. I gave the towering seawall drawing to Maria. Wow, you really walked on the bottom of the sea? The walls are waves? How did you know they weren't going to fall on you? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Red Dread. I have more of Nurse's drawings. Can I give them? Let's give him another one. Oh, the inside thing, yeah. The Sparico cave drawing to Maria. Oh, what a pretty cave. There's so many flowers. I bet fairies live there, huh? What's that on the walls? Tell Maria about the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Dread. Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if I can hang them up on the ends walls. When I look at pictures, I can stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. You can come back and look at them too, right? I wanted to talk to you too, mister. Is Mr. Nurse there? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Not yet. I remember you got level 4 on courage. Ah, that must have been it. The UUO employee is back, not working. Sorry I'm late. What's going on, Jay? Appreciate you for dropping by. Thanks, man. Hey, look who's here. Mr. Spaghetti Man himself, Jay. Yeah. How's it going? Yeah, how's it going, Jay? I know he's waiting at the window, waiting for that snack crate. Just waiting for that thing to drop off. A present, you say, and no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the, what'd that say? We need the best, so I came to you. Colored me intrigued. You piqued my interest, so I must oblige. You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I'm not gonna lie, it looks like garbage. I am thus inspired. Such lively live work and vibrant colors. It's really innovative schematics. My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is quite sure to brighten up the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Ah, yes, I know. I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes. Let's see what he cooks up. Great now, since my crate is finally on the way. Of course. Wow, Mr. Nurse is really helping us. I can't believe it. I think he'll do a good job.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now that Mr. Nurse is helping, I hope it makes Miss Fabian happy. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a big bother. Ahoy, young lady. The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at an optimal angle, so I'll need to handle that myself. Certainly to the honeybee. Hurry, mister. Let's go. I bet it's on the way. Soon, Jay. Soon, yes. Soon you will be able to share the snacks on Discord.
Now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
Oh wow, that actually looks freaking good. What the hell? Wow, it's so sparkly. Look, they got the little honeycomb on the top left, bottom right, and bottom middle. They have all the major members on the left. Maria, Fabian, and Grius. And the main character. And then on the top right, an actual bee, and there's like honey dripping. Bro, this actually looks like top tier. What the hell? We said, remember to send a picture when it arrives. I want to see the snacks in their glory. Yes, exactly. An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, and I'm sure you'll all agree. Have you returned home? She'd be like, it's dog shit. Take it down.
You know.
Look, Miss Fabian, ask Mr. Nurse to make this for you. He said the last sign was so old, too old, so do you like the one we made? Maria designed it. You did this for me?
Thank you.
I absolutely adore it. I thought she was gonna say it. I'm so glad. It's a truly wonderful sign, and it's so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all the smiling faces. If you can see now why he might even shed a tear. Aww. Oh no, Miss Fabian, are you crying? Pay no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting. Now then, how about a feast on the house, of course? To thank you all for this, you will come in to eat, won't you? Of course. It would be quite rude to turn down a free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad. It looks amazing. She loves it. Mission complete. Mission make sure everyone's okay was a huge success. Yeah, our sign made sure Miss Fabian's okay, right? I'm surprised that was actually the good choice, or like the optimal choice. She said she liked it, but she was crying. Do people cry when they're happy? Sometimes. You're right, Miss Fabian. I was really happy, huh? And am I just like Papa now? Aw, you outdid him.
Huh?
I'm not that good. Will you come back to help me again, mister? When you're here, I can do my best. You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everyone else to have fun, too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way...
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. I can sense Maria's kind determination and strong trust that she's placed in me. That's very inspiring, actually. Like, hey, I'm good now. I want to make sure everyone else is okay.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
Got 3 inherited skill slots for lineage now for the cleric. I want to make sure that the boy's feeling okay too. The homeless boy from before. Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Oh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Nurse, who was in a chipper mood. Excuse me. We said, looks great. The sign, yeah, it looks great. They said, it should be arriving tomorrow since it's been transferred to my state today. Ooh, that's awesome. I think I've had, dude, Texas is so big, because I reside in Texas, of course. I remember I was, like, tracking my package. Back here, you can see it on my right barely. Well, both the Mortal Kombat Collector's Edition, and back there is the Fire Emblem 3 House Collector's Edition. Both of those, bro, I was looking over and over on, like, my shipping stuff, and I just couldn't wait. And I remember for the Fire Emblem one in particular, I got that it was in the state, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it the day of. Bro, it didn't come till like 2 days after. I was so hot. I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking shitting. Oh, man. Grease said the shapes of the beehives around the edges. Yeah, I love that. I think that was a great part of the design, the little honeycombs. They said, I'm trying to talk them to get you a... Hey, bro, I appreciate that so much. Make sure, if they do reply back, which is very, you know, we have no idea, give them my business email. It's in the channel. Somehotcookiesbusiness@gmail.com. It's accessible for any business if they ever want to try and contact me. I've actually reached out to plenty of like company sponsorships, anything like that. No luck on my end, but you know, it's a thought that counts. Some of them actually do reply. Most of them ghost you, but you know, it's the name of the game, right? It's the name of the game. Her voice. How's a request of mine coming along? Nurse comes to mind. Right, we got him a relic, so he probably want to hang out too. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. I'm kind of down for that. Go. I think at level 3, we'd probably get the secondary gunner class, which seems to be the sniper. But I don't know if we'll ever get to his final one because... Oh, heismay! Oh, shit, everyone wants to level up. Oh. Okay, let's go to the lounge. I think that's gonna be, I think it's gonna be Nurse now. No, it's a Oh, man! Everyone wants to level up. So, what about the other two? Do they want to level up as well? Not that I can see here. I think of everyone, let's go talk to Nurse first. So talk to Nurse, and then we'll think about like Strohl and hulkenberg. We'll see what's going on.
Oh.
Hello there. Come to check out the progress of the land. Well, you ought to know. Would never work on it where those brothers could. Oh, I'd never work on it where those brothers could see. Say, how's the search going in regard to Locke's relics? I mean, well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. You intrigued me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? Okay. He said, yeah, we got an infinity stone for him, true. You just need an Italian touch, says Jay. Okay, I believe in you, brother. I believe in you. Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it. It's like a puzzle box. Wait, so there's something inside? Everyone but my girl Hulkenberg, for real. Just a little tug there, and there we are. It opened up.
Ta-da!
Take a look. I lost a relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure. You mean it's real? We sort of just stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism is the same as the old codgers.
Oh!
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention yet, a work of genius made manifest. Thank you, Cookies.
Thank you.
Relic search investor's bequest. One of Nurse's coveted relics was found. Nurse was most grateful, and upon laying eyes upon it, thanked me for inspiring him with the ideas for an invention. Hero's instances 10. Wow, that's actually really good. I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was still an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something.
What?
Did you doubt him?
Yeah.
The old geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget the night of my birthday. He brought me a book called it his gift, a downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. Bro, what the hell? That damned old goat just fault my bright-eyed young nurse grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, that was just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I've got my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll form something. Likely so, an infinity gauntlet. That's what the codger said, anyways. Though I hadn't any idea what it makes. And if we're right, it's supposed to be ancient civilization, one piece of superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. I'm actually very interested as what it could be. Although I don't want to find every relic. Hey, limitless? How's that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they? That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me find the rest. I'm definitely motivated. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we've got to gather up a whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey!
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family, but one day, the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me to come over and... wait, what? Beckoned me... Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw I was holding a fossil caked in mud. Alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking off to the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with a gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this, I was gonna say divorced, and then had me grounded. But I wouldn't let that deter me, and one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me. Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint, got a bit invested, and then suddenly I was an engineer. Then it must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape the tedium. That's just the course my mind attempts to chart. The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I can feel Nurse's overflowing love for relics as well as his hearty faith in me. Great.
We're in this journey together. What?
Said that's crazy. Dude probably was scared of birthdays forever after. For real, he got traumatized. Jason, I'm gonna make sure I wake up extra early for this crate. Hey, man. You don't know. You don't know when it's gonna arrive, but hopefully it gets there as soon as possible. I know you're excited. He said, I'm definitely motivated. He said very unmotivatedly. I can imagine it will feel like Christmas morning for you when it arrives, right? But since the mail comes as late as 6 p.m., I'm gonna be antsy. Bro, then don't wake up early. Bombardier at the start of battle of the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Oh, that's actually really good for when they invade us, right? Gunner's Enlightenment reduces the mad cost of studying the Gunner lineage.
Speaking of...
Ah, yes, about the next relic, I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down on my notebook. Should it be somewhere around here? Give it a gander if you could. I'll be sure, all shipshape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Quest start, relic dregs of destiny, and I need to find Nurse's covered relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook to keep. He keeps on a pillar in an engine room to help with my search. And he gives more level up stuff, which we have a ton of, so we don't really need too bad.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Jay said, I'm gonna look at the window and sing Where Are You, Where Are You Christmas while waiting just because you said that, bro.
Speaking of which,
We've got some time before the fake lance is ready. I let Basilio and Fidelea know that we're gonna settle here for a little bit. And I can't imagine they responded with a chummy little nod and smile. Phew, hardly. So I made something up about the tide was too unsafe to sail on. I mean, what's one more thing, little lie on top of the heap?
Most helpful.
They bought it, I think. Is that so? Well, that works in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as to not arouse their suspicions. He said, do it, just do it. Alright, so we have some reportable requests. I actually don't know what they are, but I do want to do level ups if we can. I want to see if Grand Trad has the level ups for the other guys, Strohl and hulkenberg, right? Like, where are they? Do you think we actually have to find them? Because we would have to find Hulkenberg's like commander guy, and we would also have to find the guy that's Strohl's inheritance stealer. But where would we find them?
come to think of it,
Jay said, might go overboard and wear a nightgown too, brother. Oh, you're crazy.
Say there.
I wonder where my mom is now. Are other people who died flying in the sky like the king? Aw. It's easy to get lost here, let's not wander off. I want to know if we can find those people, or like, if they just pop up whenever. Never seen you and me, I know it's like you said to save the cathedral. When I heard rumors about you from the exhibition, I knew them to be true straight away. Good work exterminating the monster Martera. Honestly, I think the countries really ought to consider hiring you. Kind of a fan. Free fish! Get your free fish! I've got boggins! That reminds me, I had business with the fishmonger. I should talk to him. Did we? Did we have business with the fishmonger?
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. One and all. If I swam in the rivers of the seas, I've got it here, and it's as fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently, oh yes! Look, we did find them. Apparently, Strohl's father frequented the fish market. I know he was doing a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? The Count of Halia, and just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son, really now. I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an Elda, and Clamor nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. I'm looking for his inheritance, bro. That makes it sound even worse. I'm picking it. What are you playing at? If it's some sort of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once when some pain in the arse noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gathered, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things himself. Like father, like son. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he set an appointment to meet his merchant in front of Raglith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first, eh? So now we gotta go to the cathedral, which is on the other street. Oh wait, no, this is Raglith Grand Cathedral. Then it's over here then. It's gonna be over here somewhere. He said in front of, right? Had an appointment to meet his merchant in front of... Well, he's gonna be here somewhere. It's a merchant. So it's gonna be one of these guys.
And what
do you want? You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. Stroll's father wants to meet the merchant in front of... could it be him? Raglith Grand Cathedral. Oh my goodness. Indeed, I was acquainted with the late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with a riffraff like you. Damn! Oh my goodness. We said, let's steal the inheritance! Hulkenberg, you need level 4 for sure to level up Strohl. I have no idea. Okay, so we'll see. But you might be able to find the commander as well. I got no idea. It's locked behind level 4 as well. Okay, so we'll try to get our wisdom up next then. The merchant is still suspicious of me. See, this one needs level 3 what? Is this imagination? What should I say next? Or is it tolerance? Thanks to my imagination, I was able to choose words that convince the merchant I will have no ill intent. Ah, how interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I worried about how he would keep them fresh. Ah, that stirs up some memories. The Count of Folia that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met. Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. I see. You must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of the son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance is spread, and conmen have tried every trick in the book to claim it. Have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance, and it always meant for his Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest of the details I prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you're able. There we go! We unlock Strohl's thing. Pause. I found the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance. I should let Strohl know immediately. Oh my gosh. We found Strohl's thing. No, that's a crazy sentence, for sure. Right. So if we're to find the commander, I would assume the commander would be where we saw him, kind of, which was, like, at the gallows, right? That's where we saw him with Hulkenberg.
Let's go.
So let's try that out, and if we can't do that, then we'll just talk to Strohl, who's on the main street. It's almost 7. I do want to wrap up by 7, though. We only got 15 minutes until 7. We'll probably wrap up at that point, okay, guys? Just for today. Like I said, today's a short stream. I just wanted to, like, stream at all, just so you guys know I'm here. I'm not gone. I'm not, like, faulting on, not streaming for a while. And I'm going to try to create a video this week, or the next couple days as well. Another Tokon video, and then we're going to divert from the Tokon video, do something else, and then we'll come back to Tokon with another video. Since you guys have been seeming to enjoy the content. I don't see this guy anywhere. Where are the gallows? Because he was by the gallows, right? It's over here.
What are we to do?
Oh, exceedingly rare cages. Saint Rella would heal the sick around these parts. Yeah, it's dicey this area. You can be attacked or robbed at any moment. Saint Rella didn't care. She bears danger to save people. That's the state of the country for you. So, see that soldier there? I did his execution. Apparently, he didn't listen to a noble's order. I'm just protecting my own neck here. As long as I do the swinging, I can't swing, or I can't get swung. Yeah, my own tribe hates me for it. Many have served time for me for it, but what choice do I have? Can't execute the executioner, it says, damn. You may already know, but Flames Day Execution Day around here, Parapists executing Parapists. It's like some sick joke. But it's one of the few jobs they'll hire us for, such as the life of a Parapist. So no one's actually talking about the soldier here. Maybe we need to hit the knowledge 4 first. It could be it. We can get Strohl's thing. Hope it's a very large thing. When do you plan to stream next? Like I said, if not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But I'm gonna try tomorrow. If I do tomorrow, though, more likely it's gonna be a 2 to 3 hour stream. Day after tomorrow, I would try to do like a 3-4 hour stream. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know in the Discord per usual and stuff. Oh, it might be worth coming around in Flames Day. It might, yeah. We've got the lance, and now all we need is the tide. I have to stay busy and not overthink this. The merchant that Strohl's father entrusted with an inheritance mentioned he wanted to talk to us. Perhaps I should go with Strohl. Ain't like finding leads on the inheritance.
Huh?
Have you? You must take me to him so we can talk. He said it's execution day. That day. Oh, is that the day? Oh shit. Okay, then we gotta go there then. It's nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hard and lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital? I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in the rightful hands. No. I don't make pride, but have you decided what you wish to do with it? I'd thought about to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit, I'm having second thoughts, as you should, for making us fucking hand over our money, you piece of shit. The refugees of Hollia are struggling to survive without permanent housing. Knowing this, I would put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. You are truly a Strohl, lad. Right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You then offer this land to the people to build upon, would then not give them solace? I was thinking the exact same thing. I was really about to say it. Like, you could buy land, have them build stuff there for themselves, and you could rule over it. Like, it makes the most sense. It said, gotcha. He said something like Flames Day is execution day around here. Ah, perfect. Then we're gonna have to come back. Good eye there, Gui. Donate it all, as we had to do because of you.
True.
Yes, I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's the negotiations you're concerned about, that's where I come in. Perhaps you heard of the name of Lord Hydrin, best known for his piety. He's well versed in such matters. Do you have anyone else? So you know him. Well, I can appreciate why you recoil from him, but for such an occasion as this, he'd be a potent ally. I dare say you'll do precisely the savior you need to realize your ideals. My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize, it just caught me off guard to know how quickly these ties change. I'm glad to accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I hear my mother and father say often, they practically bludgeon me with it. They instilled you with wise words. Only now do I see that. Back then I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, all the people could return to some semblance of lives they had forced to abandon. They'd go back to a time of peace before the human attack. And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, the whole country will fall to ruin. And I'll have no hope of saying that people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many people depend on our fight. Our hopes lie with you, Captain. I can sense Strohl's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve. Yes. Rank up! Rank 6. Roll. Scion's merit. The warrior can now inherit 3 skills in his lineage and battle hypnosis. On reserve, Strohl will gain experience at a normal rate. More skills can now be inherited with the warrior skill lineage of the Scion's merit.
Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was truly no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
Quest clear a noble's legacy. By tracking down the merchant who knew Strohl's father, I helped him get one step closer to his goal. He was grateful for my help. We got an increase in tolerance. Although I wish it would be wisdom. We need that right now. About 3.5. It looks like maybe 360%. If you don't mind me asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? He loved his son. He had a strong sense of justice. He was a man of virtue. He loved his son. Oh yeah, that he loves his son to the world's end. Come off it. You've got a bit over the top with that one. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. It was quite easy, actually. As we had to do because of you, it was quite easy. We just walked around a little bit and found it. On some of the others, a Strohl who was still in deep thought. So Flames Day. We got to keep an eye out for Flames Day. He said himself, any people try to con him, so many people must know. Yeah. Back to Virga Island Tavern. I hear a voice. I wonder if he'd join me for a little break. When it comes to mind, I wonder maybe I should go talk to her.
Alright then.
Okay, so it's still Arbor's Day, right? Nighttime?
All right.
Okay, yeah, we get 2 in one day. That's good, right? She should be at the Gauntlet Room.
Let's head there right away.
Yeah, and that guy seems like he would probably try to con us. That I forget his name, but the guy who just was a stuck-up douche.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is one thing, but I'm not good at it. Oh yes, I need to shop, and I say you should accompany me. Oh, escort of mine, evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come. You'll need both. I guess I'll go with you.
Thanks.
So she only levels up at nighttime. Thanks, I'd like to go to Browhaven. Mind if we take the runner? Well, we kind of have to. Dun, 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 dun. I like this city. I think this one is my favorite city. Ah, the air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. What are you buying?
Hold on.
What could you need that you don't already have? Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start? A lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat. So shall we, oh captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Porter duties? Miss, aren't you the real Lady Januh? Would you sing a song for me? Hell no. Get lost, kid. You got work to be doing for the UUO. Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Ta-da-da-da.
She's a financial liability for real. I love your songs. You're so pretty, Januh. I hope you can do. I can do it as well as you someday. Januh's hair is so long. Ah, why thank you. I'll be rooting for you. Like it's literally down like at her calves. Plot strength, liability. Liability overall for real. What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. The little girl was Nydia, just like or was a Nydia, was she? That's why you were nicer? So you're especially nice to Nydia. Well, I suppose it's not off or far off. Nydia do have some things going on, you might say. People have no shortage of opinion about the Nydia. Friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all. So work hard to fit in, we train at it, that's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. Is it just the eyes? Because her eyes are crazy. So maybe the Nydias just have crazy eyes. If for even a fleeting moment I could lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out. You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh, I think it might be my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. Let's do it.
Oh.
The rumors are true. How fortune smiles. Someone trying to take advantage of Januh, probably. Give her like a deal or something, a sponsorship. Phew, think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps Lady Januh? My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city. Might I have a moment of your time? See, we owe our prosperity to the laborers and such. We thank them with their festivals in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would like very much for you to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as a church, we would pay you. Oh, let's not quibble about it. I'll do it. Oh, sorry, I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it? And if I say you can't, bro, that's fucked up. I think you should do it. I don't think it will interfere with our plans. You should do it. I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll put everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. I can sense Januh's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me. Yes. Said, hey, I love myself a woman with long hair. It's weird, and her hair looks like it hasn't been washed in years. It's like solid, like concrete in that position. Raid Shadow Legends salesman. Oh no! Like Januh, we need you to do a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, please. Just before one of your songs. We'll give you a code, custom code, Januh20. Triumphant hymn. After battle, all party members recover a little MP. Ooh! After battle, we recover MP. That's huge. Oh, but I'm afraid that is quite extending my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. Oh no. You were right, Gui. Financial liability for sure. I accompanied Januh as a shopkeeper for a bit, and then we returned to the inn. Well, luckily enough, we just came across an inheritance, which will be donated to Januh's performance. Alright, we can do like one more link, and then we're gonna head off for the day. Wait, what's today? Metals Day! We're looking for Flames Day. Damn it. Alright, so we do have... Let's see, I hit the wrong button, excuse me. The liability herself strikes again. Let's go to Grand Trad. See if we can do the stroll stuff. Doesn't look like it. If that's the case, we'll go ahead and do heismay then. There's no heismay can level up.
Let's go.
Perfect. If Strohl wants more money, then he can gamble it. Oh no. Heismay's not here. Wow. He's not available today, it looks like. Yeah, no, he's gone completely. I don't know where he's at.
Where to?
Alright, so there's nothing there. Then let's go level up our, let's go level up our wisdom then. Dum, dum, da-ga-da-ga-dee. Let's do it. Should be this one, I believe. View of the beach. The weather's really nice today, isn't it? It's warm like usual, but it's not humid at all. Phew. Let's decide. Well, on a day like this, I just want to kick back and relax on the beach, but we have so much to do. Also, I really can't explain it, but it feels like if we watch the sky long enough, something special might happen. It feels like we might expand our horizons by just sitting here and taking in the nature all around us. When I spend time here, I feel as though my wisdom will broaden. Sorry, not very productive to whine about this. Let's take it easy here. Wait, didn't I just say there's no time for us to relax? Well, I suppose we do need a break every now and then, right? Yeah, it won't be too long. We'll be totally fine. Ah, it's just so comfortable here. I feel like I just drift to sleep.
What?
Oh, what is that in the sky? A star? Pretty clouds? Human or something? A star? Oh shit, what the fuck? That's not a star. What the hell is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? It's like a monster. Is that a star? No. It's not a fucking star. That was the dumbest one I could have chosen. I didn't see it though. Couldn't be. It's gotta be one of those rare dragon crystals. Wow, it's like a daytime star. It's so shiny. Isn't it crazy how you never see miracles when you're looking for them, but then they pop up when you least expect it? Seems like we caught a glimpse of a rare sight. I feel like my wisdom in the world is truly deepened. Whoa! Was that 6? Dude, we got so many points for wisdom, and it got us to wisdom level 4.
Wisdom.
This is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with knowledge and discern truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs the precious kindling from which that a follower's passion may be inflamed. It's amazing that there must have been parts within gauntlet runners. Maybe you'd float if you wore one as a necklace or a ring. Think we can find some shards of just one lying around somewhere? Oh wow, I think I just saw it glistening on the beach. I'm calling dibs on it. Let's go, Dorito for the win, for real. It said it looks like a tornado Dorito. Turns out Gallica's treasure was just a piece of glass. I comforted the disappointed Gallica while we enjoyed the sunny weather. Bro, she called dibs on a piece of glass. Like, yeah, take the glass with you. Hey, go ahead and take that. I ain't fighting you for that glass. Back to the Virga Island Taverns. I hear a voice. I'd like to know more about him. Oh shit, Alonso comes to mind. Maybe I can talk to him. He should be at so that's another nighttime development, and he should be at Marchera, right? That's where we saw him. I don't see him here. Where could he be?
All right then.
The Gauntlet Runner? That's heismay, I think. No? Let's go and check, but I think that's the Gauntlet. I think that's heismay. Yeah, that's heismay.
All right then.
Where is this guy? Brylehaven, maybe?
Where to?
Let's try Brylehaven then. I don't see him here. Oh, that reminds me though. We can talk to the Gamba guys. Maybe the Gamba guys will still pay us out. It's been a minute. Where are they?
Go then.
You're here. Let's do some counting then, shall we? Seems you lost this time. What? Oh, we must have gotten too low. But chin up, lad. Everyone has days like this. Don't beat yourself up. No one can keep winning forever. It's still a gamble. Right, you are? What's your pleasure? Come to bet on yourself again. If you predict the rank correctly, you can win double your wager. Same as before. Let's give it a shot. Fuck it. Nice one. Besides, if your goal is to be king, you gotta take some risks. Oh, that's Gamba. What rank do you think you'll reach by September 6th? What day is it today? Fuck, I don't know what day it is. Hold on. It's... Okay, so it's basically the end of the month, so like a week. Okay, yeah, so when the mission ends, well, we shouldn't get too many, right? So let's give it a shot. We're at 12 right now, I believe. So... Damn, are we gonna do something to rank up? Because if we're gonna do something that ranks us up, we'll probably be 10 to 6. But if we don't, we'll definitely be like 12 or 11. Fuck. Ugh. I'm thinking 10 to 6 then, right? That makes the most sense. I got so disappointed. I thought it would be Hulkenberg, but I got hit with Michael Jackson, yeah. Oh, good, the Gamba guy. Gamble, top 5, I trust. Nah, bro, no way top 5. I think they hoe us, and even if we do rank up a lot from getting the relic or something, I think we hit 6. No cap. I think it's 6. He said, I trust in it. All right, Gui, that's it. I'm riding with Gui's gut. Top 5. We're betting $15,000. Fascinating with that. A bargain is struck. 15 grand. Gui, it's your time to shine, brother. Check the results in 7 days and don't forget, you've got to come back here to collect your money. Tell them to come bring me my money.
Alright then.
Alright. Let's go ahead and see. Where the fuck is Michael Jackson, bro? Is he in a tavern, maybe? So, like, maybe, like, he's at, what do you call it? Maybe he's at Martira's tavern? Because we found him in Martira.
Let's go.
Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Da-na-na-na-na. Where is he? He's not here. Oh, this girl. We never gave her the food or whatever from Martira. Mellow milk. I don't know. I really don't remember. I don't remember what uses mellow milk either. Let's just give her the roast. Fuck it. This is the dish you've chosen. A vibrant outward appearance, but that's all it is. At least eat it before rejecting it. It's not about the dish exemplifies Martira. I would rather you have boiled plate and garnished stripped with leather. Fine, just watch. We'll come up with something even more amazing. Let's keep cooking. So we're not giving it to her, right? Like, she's not eating it, it looks like.
Cheers.
This is the dish you've chosen. Striking aroma is certainly heartening, but that's all it is. Maybe the bread? Should use milk, so this dish is what you've chosen. Seems a little more plain. White bread, however, the distinct aroma. Ah! The gentle fragrance of fresh milk! You've used the mellow milk that Martero prides itself on! Yes! This soothing softness feels like I've enveloped everything. This is exactly the dish I was looking for. So I take we pass? Indeed, the people of this town need a dish like this. I'm sure it'll give them a spark to move forward again. Even I cannot hide my admiration. As a reward, as promised. Jesus. The Queen of Cuisine heart. We got 2 ingredients or food and $5,000. Nothing crazy, but I wanted to bring smiles back to the faces of the townspeople here, and yet I could not think of no ways to accomplish it. You, however, have provided a most brilliant answer. One that proves you genuinely care for the town and its people from the bottom of your heart. As such, I would be delighted to offer you my support in your future endeavors. Chances of kings alike must seek out new knowledge and new challenges to bring the people of joy. Indeed, that is how I know you would make a fine ruler. You're too kind. It's a lesson I learned in my years at the royal palace. Once upon a time, a previous king, too, strove to make a country a better place. But at a certain point, the king lost his will to carry on. I hope he will not end up the same way. But now I fear I must take my leave. Why, I'm going to cook for the people of Martira. The wounds of the heart have not been healed after all, and having tasted the dish you provided, I find my zeal for cooking renewed. As such, I had much to learn before I perfect my craft. By chance to become king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again, and now, farewell.
Yeah!
Well, now we've got a world-class cook on our side, we better give this all we've got. We said if we lose, I'll donate 15 euros. I trusted you. You don't need to do that, brother. You don't need to do that, but I appreciate the thought. Thank you. September 6th, save the day. Or something, I already forgot the day. I think it's the 6th. I think you're right on that front. But we still need to find Michael Jackson. We don't know where the hell he's at. The elusive MJ, brother. He's just like in real life. He would always, like, go through, like, crowds and stuff and, like, not be picked up. Because he used to be here, though. Like, people wouldn't notice him sometimes. I always traveled in class, though.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
Where is Michael Jackson?
Alright then.
Not there. It's gotta be another city then.
Where to?
Fort Brylehaven we checked. At Ria, Virga Islands, he's not there. Grand Capital? I called it the Grand Capital. The Grand Capital. Michael Jackson, where are you?
Let's go.
Well, there's Brigida's quest, I think.
If you can,
Unless that's Michael Jackson, but I doubt you pop up with someone else. Someone else usually pops up, right? I mean, I can't find Michael Jackson. I don't know where he's at. That's the problem. I want to go do MJ, but we have no fucking idea where he's at. I'm looking everywhere. Nothing. Is there nowhere? Hold on. Maybe followers, right? Can we just like teleport to him? Nydia from the ocean region, miraculous mead. Go, yes, we can go, right? I'd like to know more about him. All that comes to mind, maybe we should talk to him. We should talk. Okay, we can teleport. Okay, that's huge. Brigida's ready to level up. Oh, Brigida looks different. Yeah, that's not Brigida. It's like one of her like lackeys or something. He was in Brylehaven. How did I not see him before? Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore. So how about what? No matter how bizarre, I'd like to hear about your journey so far. If you don't mind telling it, you have certain information I'd like to know. Oh, we need Imagination 3. Oh no, Wisdom 3. Wow. What was the past with the... I'd like to hear, with an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far for Alonzo. Very interesting. I'm very keen to know more about these experiences. If you indulge me, have you some free time right now?
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. Alright, follow me. I know of a great spot. Oh, that's great. We're both blind as hell. Alonzo asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey. Oh, we're in the, like, the Luis's pub. I see, very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information is quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Not effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. I couldn't do that.
But of course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike when it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
Oi! How's the client situation looking? We've 20 at present. No delays securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. Ah, so you're not all talk. You know, my lord, may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move and I promise I'll flay you alive myself. Understand, Caculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, but as you expect, and for some reason he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. He said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in power, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So, when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. What do you mean?
What? Now then...
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all's said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there. What if you mess up? Well, there are risks, obviously, but it's boldness of your lives which allows people to glimpse your truth. Oi, Alonzo!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping around the village. What?
Hey!
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonzo. If you find out how you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing, and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax. All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. That lackey of his, I hadn't expected him to move so quickly. He even went as far as to digging up my roots. Is everything alright? If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. The fuck? I'm trying to buy my hometown with my money. I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. Gotta make this piece of my deception succeed. Make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It will save the whole poverty-stricken village. When are you free? How about you come check out the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling about this.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I'll go. Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. I can feel Alonzo's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me. Rank up, rank 2. Faker enlightenment, the mag studying the Faker has decreased. My hometown's a small village, is nearby. In fact, if it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please, do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. I like MJ. He's kind of the guy to do what he needs to be done. Oh, good. How about you sharing with your good friend? How about you cut me in on the plan? Just give me a couple $100K. Nothing, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Alright, guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. We actually went a little bit overboard today. I wish I could stream more. I'm actually having a lot of fun today. We learned some pretty cool things too about the lance and stuff, so that was pretty cool. Hear a voice. Ah! Look at this! Hulkenberg! I've decided I must put my life on the line. I don't think you need to do that, but we will be back with some Hulkenberg lineage updates. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. So that's big. That's big. That's what we were waiting for. So it looks like, yeah, getting that wisdom to level 4 immediately got her to start talking to us again. So that's awesome. Alright, guys, that is going to be it for today's session of Metaphor Refantazio. We will try to come back for another session tomorrow or the day after. I will keep you updated in the Discord, and of course, I'll let you guys know by premiering it here on YouTube as a live stream coming up. I'll be able to know more tomorrow about my schedule and stuff like that, but today, just gotta go. Got some stuff I gotta take care of today. Appreciate every single one of you guys here for making it to the stream, whether you were here for a little bit or a lot of it. You know, it means the world to me. Gui, thank you for coming by. Nigel Formers, thank you for being here. And Jay, I hope you get your snack crate as fast as possible. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for me today. Gui says, there she is, the cliffhanger. Catch you next stream. I want to catch the Hulkenberg progress. Have a good night. Yeah, you as well, man. Have a great night. Sleep well. And to everyone else, have a great night as well. And sleep well. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Stay strong. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.